everybody. Block dots are disrespectful. Babe, you can keep working. You're not in my way. Hey, everybody. Oh, okay. Hey, Mary and Paulette and Connie and Tish and Louise and Jennifer and Eveline and Karen D. And Renee and Marika and Judy and Porgy and Drusilla. Uh-oh. Thank you so much, Drusilla. I appreciate that. Yes, I saw that, Eveline. Hey, Diana and Lena Doyle and Marta and Laura and Jessie and Bridget, Elevate Artistry and Rosalind. Get down, get down. Hey, everybody. How are you? I know that there was something tragic happened, but we are not going to focus on that during this live. We're not going to focus on that during this live, but I'm glad you are all here. Hopefully you have all had a productive day in some way. You know, I like to start my live with a giveaway. So I'm definitely going to do that. Let me see. Okay. Sorting and organizing card stock. What is it like in the bushes? Hey, Brandon. Hey, Jess. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Risa. Hey, Valerie. Hey, everybody. All right, let's start with a giveaway. And this time, turn on your caps lock because I had my caps lock on when I typed the word. You know what the word is. It's always going to be logo 1. So let me go to my screen. Let me enter the studio. Milo jumped in the wrong chair, which is not what he should be doing. He's not need to be in my chair. Let me go to present, share screen. Let's go to giveaway, share, and start collecting. Hey, Faith and Y. Roberts and Kim and Sonia and Jackie and Deb and Governor and First Lady Rose Haney. Make sure. Morning, LaJohn, Brian. Hey, Polyvale. Make sure you spell it just like that, LOGO1 with all caps. I think that matters. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it does, but just in case it does, make sure you spell it right. Carolyn Howell. Hey, Angel Krause. Kale's Personal Designs. Sherry Ann, Ice Bear Halfway Point, Sherry Ann Morris. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all so very much for being here. All right. Gina B. Hey, Sharon Jordan. Miss Victoria. Twana. Corinne. Felicia. Betty. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before I draw, let me say, you have to be in the United States and you have 48 hours to claim your prize. You have to be in the United States and you have 48 hours to claim your prize. Hey, will you let him out? Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay. Marika Rice. Congratulations, Marika Rice. My email, hey, Eastern girls. My email address is, turn my caps lock off, craftingwithdelonda@gmail.com. All right, we'll do another one later on. So today is Romeo Wednesday. Y'all know we're going to be doing something with Romeo. But let me first say that we're also talking about sublimation. And really, when you think about sublimation, what you really should know is that you don't really need a cutter for sublimation, right? Most of the time when you're doing something that where you're going to be sublimating, unless you're using a hack, you don't need a cutter because you're just going to be putting the paper, directly onto the fabric. Okay, so in most cases for sublimation, you don't need a cutter at all, and Romeo is no different. Last week when I was on, we were doing, I forgot what we did last week, but I think I was unboxing the Romeo. What prize drawing tool was that? It's StreamYard giveaway, Wendy P. Thank you, Kristen. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. Say hi to the people. And say hi to the people. Look, there's the people. And you say hi to the people. I see, I don't know what I missed, but thank you, Polyville. My daughter Morgan made these. My order just came in. Hey, y'all. He is very, very hyper today. Extremely, extremely hyper. And so he is doing a lot today. So his birthday, he didn't calm down. Okay, so hi to everybody. I'm gonna get him a treat, and he's going back over here on the leash. Okay, because he's doing too much. You're doing way too much. You gotta calm down, Milo. That's why you don't have a girlfriend. Calm down. Sit down. Come on down. You're doing way too much. You're doing way too much. Okay. All right, and we're back. Brian, that's why, because he's doing too much. All right. So what I was saying about sublimation is that really you don't need a cutter. But last week when I was on and I was unboxing, same way. Oh wow. When I was unboxing my Romeo, somebody said, "Well, I would love to see something. Love to see you do something big because, yeah, it really honestly. I've said this before. I'm gonna keep saying it and keep saying it and keep saying it until y'all really get it. You really don't need to have a Romeo to do all the things that Romeo can do. The Siser Juliet will just about everything that Romeo can do. Romeo is just a wider cutter. That's the only difference. But if I didn't have a Romeo, I would definitely be in the market for a Juliet. Okay. But Jamie, he was already excited before that. He was already like very hyper. Patrice D. Okay, so I wanted to say that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get a roll, because I don't really have a lot of rolls of adhesive vinyl, but I do have some Cricut vinyl in a roll. I'm going to cut out my name really big with my Romeo. This has nothing to do with sublimation, but I just want you to see that it can cut really big, okay? I want you to see that. So I'm going to grab a roll of Cricut adhesive vinyl. You need the shirt, Patrice D. I'm going to get a roll of Cricut adhesive vinyl, and I'm just going to cut it with my Romeo so you can see how big it can cut. Okay, let me get one. The other adhesive vinyl that I have is sheets, because I really don't use adhesive vinyl. I really don't. I don't even think I have them. Let me see. Okay, here's some right here. And it's just, I better not use this one. Somebody might want to have this. I'll use, trying to find one of the, really it shouldn't matter because I don't really like any of it, but let's go with this one. I'll use this one. Yeah, it's only so wide, but let's see how long it is. This is 4 feet. Okay. Tawana, I'm saying it the way I feel it. And the way I feel it is, wait, see, y'all didn't tell me my hair was sticking up, but I ain't gonna worry about it. Stacy, are you feeling better? Stacy A. Bear, are you feeling better? Hopefully you are. Let me bring my Romeo over here. I have all my stuff over here that I'm planning to use today. And after I cut out this vinyl, I'm going to show y'all. We're going to talk about sublimation. Y'all should see the next template. I made 2 templates today. I was in my template making era. And both of these templates are SS6. Because I bought the rhinestones. Now I need to use them. I'm going to move my camera over. Hold on one second. Move it over just a little bit. Y'all don't need to be going on a field trip. Okay, this is better. This is a little bit better. All right. You laying in the bed, AB? I hope you feel better. Selling you the template, Stacey. I had to cut it out first to try it. I had to cut it out so I could try it first. All right, let's go. Let me bring you over to Silhouette Studio. Latonya, and I only made this in SS6. I only made it in SS6. They're so much easier to see on the screen when you're working with them. They're not easy to. This one was not bad to brush in. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad to brush in. It was. I mean, look, it's not that bad. But I didn't list it yet because most people are not interested in SS6, and you'll never get any pressure from me. I don't have time to give anybody any pressure. Y'all, while I'm preparing this, please just drop down in the comments and just comment one thing you are grateful for today. Just one thing you're grateful for. Even if you don't think it's a big deal, one thing you're grateful for. Life, family, your husband, your health. Life, waking up this morning. Life, best of health. Oh, that's now this right here is the flex right here. Where is it? Hold on. Being in the best health mentally and physically. That is like that is big. Grateful that you have insurance. That's good. Being alive, God saving you. A roof over your head, health and your family, your grandchildren. You woke up. Aw, life, family, being on the wake up list. Grandbabies. Give God praise. Grateful to be alive. Mmm. Y'all, it's the little things that we take for granted that just mean so much. Little things that really do mean so much. I want to share something that somebody told me yesterday. And I don't know if I should share it right now because it did make me very emotional yesterday. So maybe I'll share it at the end. But um, I'm grateful every time I hear the garage open. Like, I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but it makes me feel, I feel gratitude about that because that means whoever it is made it back home safely. So just when I'm at home and I hear the garage open, I feel grateful. I feel grateful for that. So hopefully that makes sense. Still alive, salvation, unconditional love, roof over your head. Hey, Dr. Sam, feeling better today? That's awesome, Valerie. That's a big deal, right? Yes, that's how I feel. That's I don't know, like, y'all, when I hear that garage, it's like, in my mind, I don't care what I'm doing, I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord. Like they made it back. So that's something that's a big deal to me. All right, so we're in Leonardo Design Studio, right? And when you first, you can see I have a whole bunch of documents open. Before we talk about sublimation, I'm just gonna just cut something big just so y'all can see that Romeo can cut big, but so can Juliet. And so even though, the Romeo is a wider machine, well, just turn your vinyl the other way. You can make it as wide as you need. Okay. Yeah. Like that, all that stuff matters. Um, with Romeo, if I'm just cutting vinyl, let's just say I want to cut my name really big, right? Because y'all know, like I love my name. I could put my name up there. I could put it like, all the way across if I wanted to, right? But I don't want to. But let's just say I wanted to make my name like super big. Let's see. This vinyl is 48 inches. I don't want my name to be 48 inches, but let's just say I wanted it to be, I don't know, 30 inches, right? I just want to put my name, Delonda, 30 inches across this wall, right? And I'm just using this vinyl because I was never gonna use it anyway. All right. 90 years old, that's a blessing. All right. So you see where I am here in Leonardo Design Studio? Right now, it says the media width is 12 and the media length is 12. So we know that the size of this mat basically in here in Leonardo Design Studio is 12 by 12. We're used to working in 12 by 12. Kristen, we're not doing Kristen, you're on your way to a letter. You're on your way to a letter. Okay? Yeah. All right, so 12 by 12. But let's just say, I'm working on something that's not 12 by 12. and I want my media length to match what the size of my vinyl, right? So right here on media length, let's just say, you know, I said that this vinyl is 48 inches. I'm going to type in here that this vinyl is 48 inches. Okay. I didn't change the width because the width is still the width. Stacy, she's up on it. Okay. She's up on it. All right. So you see that changing the size right here changes the width. I can make it whatever size I want it to be. All right. So, you know, I can have it on a dark background or I can have it on a light background. I can click this magnifying glass to make it, you know, bigger if I want to. Let me see if it'll let me make it bigger. So I can kind of zoom in if I want to. All right, so there's that. If I use this hand right here, that's just to pan and go to where I want it to go. So now let's just go to my text. Yes, God is still good. My uncle said it's better to be seen than to be viewed. I'm like, yes, that's so true. All right, so here's the text. And let's say I want to use, let's use this text, Soul in bold. And I'll just type my name. I kind of like that, but y'all know I like my name. I like script font too. I love me a good thick script font. Let's see what this one, that's retro. It's not big enough. Let's see. I like that. We're going to go with Mother Lover. I'm going to click apply. And with my name right now, F3 to zoom in, thank you. Right now, my name is really small, but it's also horizontal. So I want it to be vertical if I'm cutting vinyl this long. So I will go up here to arrange and I can rotate, or I could just do Control R and I can make it bigger, like just by stretching it like that. Or I can come down here to the width and the height. And in this case, I will be changing the height, which is also going to change the length, right? And let's say I want it to be 40 inches. See how big that is? That's looking really, really good. Maybe I want it 36. Let's do 30 inches. I think 30 will give you a good enough picture of this. All right, I think this looks great. I think this looks really good. All right, so I can just click send design and there's my design. You have to have a Bevy Jean, you have to have a Romeo, or you have to pay for the pro version. Right now it's 7 inches. It would be like 7 inches. So it would be like 7 by 30. And so here it is right here. And I would do it just like this. And I'm using a standard Siser blade for my cutting properties right here. You see, I'm not using a cutting mat because I don't have a cutting mat that's 30 inches long, but I can use the material roll, right? And I can, so right now the speed is on 10 and the force is on 15. Let me bring the force up to maybe, let me try 20. I'm not even gonna do a test cut. I better do a test cut, y'all. Hold on, let me open this up. I don't have time to waste. Yeah, okay. You can design in Silhouette Studio and cut here. You sure can. I'm gonna bring it up so y'all can see it. Oh, oh. I have had this vinyl for so long, it's not even funny. Look at this. This is just, let's see. So I would definitely use the roll holder and put it in front. All right, let me do a test cut first though. The girl is using Cricut Vinyl. Go on, girl. You better be using Cricut Vinyl, girl. This vinyl is actually quite pretty. I might put this up somewhere. Even though these are not really my colors like that. Let me bring it up. Gina, I'm learning. I'm learning. Thank you, Evelyn. Y'all, I hope I didn't miss too much of the chat. I'm not really good at it. I'm not good at. I hope this didn't make my mouse stop working. Hold on. I think that looks good. All right, that's a good cut. This is on speed of 10 and a force of 20, and it looks really good. See that? There's my little test cut. Thank you, Evelyn. Oh, y'all. I'm rolling it out. Let me let y'all see that. So here's the vinyl. I'm gonna stop sharing once this starts. Let me just stop sharing right now. Y'all can really see what it's doing. Okay, can y'all see that really good? Hopefully you can. All right, I'm getting ready to let me just, okay, I'm gonna click send to cutter. Let's see, send to cutter. Kiss cut 10, force 20. Okay, click okay. So pretty. go. Oh my gosh. I forgot to lock it, but it still cut it. Oh, you know why? Because it wasn't, I didn't have, yo, I promise I do the dumbest stuff. It is. Let me unlock it. But I guess I could have pulled it out this way. Let's see. See my name. You see it? Apple said, back to you, Apple. Thank you. So then I would just need to weed this. But I didn't I moved this over because I was cutting something big the other day, and I moved this over, and I should have put it back because it wasn't holding the vinyl in place good enough. So I'm gonna try that again, y'all. Try that one more time. Let me get one more. Milo, are you being really good? Yeah. Eastern Girl, it's called a vinyl roll holder. It's called a vinyl roll holder. Y'all have a lot of Cricut vinyl, a lot. It's called a vinyl roll holder. Do it again. Use this color. It's all permanent vinyl because I have a lot of it. A lot. Don't ask me why. I think I got most of it when I first started crafting because I didn't know that you didn't have to use Cricut vinyl. Did I lock it or unlock it? Bring this down for a second. You can see any other light. Oh no, that's the vinyl on the roll holder. So when I had to send my Romeo back a couple of weeks ago, or whenever that was, I forgot to send the vinyl roll holder back. And then they ended up sending me another one. So now I have two. Okay, I think that's straight. Let me that looks good. Y'all see that? Siser has a vinyl. This is the Siser one, Rosalind. This is Siser vinyl roll holder. Is that what you're saying? That are you telling me that Siser has one? Or are you asking? Is it locked? It's locked. Okay, we'll try it again. Oh. You're like me, the twin. I don't think they come with every one, Rosalind. I don't think they come with every machine. I think they only came with some. But Rosalind, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Rosalind? Hey, Trina, the crafter and party planner. Hey, Rosalind, can you hear me? Hey, Rosalind. Paging Dr. Rosalind. I have two. I'll send you one, okay? I'll send you one. Okay. See how the look at the Lord, he let me bless somebody else. So I don't have to have two of them. Oh, that's about to look really good. That's about to look really good. Paging Dr. Rosalind. Hey, Daisy. Hey, LaTorsha. Okay, so this looks really good. So now I'm going to take this out and we're going to look at it. And then we're going to talk about sublimation. Let me put this over here for now. Rosalind, if I forget, please remind me. Like, Delonda, you said you were going to send me the thing. Okay, if I forget, remind me, okay? It does. Okay, let me move this up. All right, here's my little test cut. Don't worry about it. Rosalind, it looks like this. Are you sure you didn't get one? Y'all see what Gina said? She said, remember to hit the like button. All right, let's see. My little push. Okay. All right. I'm going to just cut this off. I might just want to use this. Okay. That's fine. That's fine, Rosalind. That's fine. That's great. All right. Flock dots are very disrespectful. Y'all, I got my Siser gift from Creative Fabrica. I opened the vinyl, but I didn't open the tools yet. Okay, Cricket trying to weed decently. All right. It's doing all right. It's not doing bad. You did, LaTorsha? I opened the vinyl, but I didn't feel that my one of those things I didn't recognize what it was. Y'all, okay, Cricket, you doing all right. You're doing all right. Maybe because it's a big thing, it's not little. You know, maybe it's because it's not intricate, it's not giving me drama. Thank you, Drusilla. So my daughter makes these earrings. They're on her Etsy shop. Her shop is called Love Stitched by Morgan. And I just got my order today. So I got these. And I can go get my other pair. You got yours last week? I was so excited because they just match my shirt so good. But I got two other pair. But look. Do you see this? This is 30 inches? Yeah, this is 30 inches of vinyl. Okay, so, but you can also do this with the Juliet. All I did was change the size of my workspace. Okay, all I did was change the size of the workspace. You can do the same thing with Juliet. So some people say, oh, you need a Romeo if you want to cut wider. Well, this is wide, but I just turned my project this way, right? So do you understand what I'm saying? Turn your project the other way. You do not have to have a Romeo. I want to make sure I keep saying that Romeo is it's the better part of $600, right? And Juliet is like 3 something. So you do not have to have a Romeo. Let's say it together. You don't have to have a Romeo. You did right. Thank you, SDM Randall. Okay, so I want to make sure you understand that. You do not have to have a Romeo. You can do this exact same thing with the Juliet. Now, I might put this up there because you know I love my name. Y'all know I love my name. I just didn't happen to have any red Cricut vinyl. That's the only reason I didn't use red, because it would have been red. It was gonna be red. All right. So now let's talk. Thank you. Yes. Well, Gina, when I started singing, you should have started singing. We can be singing together. Okay. And Juliet is bigger. And you look, you don't have to, I didn't have to use a mat. You know, I didn't have to have a special, like with Cricut, if you want to cut without a mat, you have to have a special Cricut to do that. You can cut with Romeo or Juliet without a mat. And if you get the bundle, it does come with the roll holder. Polyville, that's because you're very smart. That's why red is your favorite color. You're an intelligent genius. That's why. Okay. I know that for a fact. But I think if you get the bundle, like the one that comes with the mats and all the other stuff, it comes with the vinyl roll holder. I only use this if I'm like cutting from a roll and it's going to be feeding it a lot, because, yeah. All right, Evelyn. This is SS6, Evelyn. I don't know if you're in your SS6 era. All right, so let's talk about sublimation, y'all. I said I was going to sublimate something big, and before I even tried to do what I did with my Romeo, I did try to do the same project in Cricut Design Space. Patrice, will you please drop Morgan's link? Yeah, that's it. First of all, let me say what I say about, thank you, Marilyn. Marilyn, thank you so much. What I say about sublimation: do not be in a rush to get started with sublimation because you think everybody is doing sublimation. It's really not true. And who cares? Who cares if they are, right? Because you got to do what's best for you. And if what's best for you right now is to not start on hold on for a second, because he's gonna get it. Hold on. If what's best for you is to not start with sublimation, don't start with sublimation. Like, don't be in a rush to start any craft just because it looks like other people are doing it. You have to do what works best for you. So my one major piece of advice is really to start with infusible ink. Infusible ink will give you a good head start into what sublimation is and how it works and all of that. The only thing you can't do with infusible ink is images, but if it's a text file or if it's an SVG, for the most part, you can use infusible ink. It works. It is sublimation ink. It's just solid most of the time. Okay. So please just don't feel like, can you use Cricut infusible ink paper for sublimation? You can do it. You can use it for things that don't have an image. Must be nice to have what kind of money? Okay, Rosalind. So there's that. The next thing you need to know is when you get started with sublimation, or if you feel like I'm ready, like I'm ready to get started with sublimation, there are things that are required. You're going to need specific paper. You're going to need specific paper. You need sublimation paper. You do. There are workarounds, but with the workaround, to me, I feel like you end up spending more money because you got to do trial and error. You got to figure out the right one and all of that. So to me, a lot of time with the trial, with the workaround, it's over there because Miles broke my dowel, Miss Victorious. I got to get another dowel, and I already took the money out of his account. You need specific paper. So if you're thinking about big sublimation, like what I'm saying, what I'm suggesting we do today, I'm going to show you a project that I worked on. You're going to need big paper. So when I say big paper, with a standard size sublimation printer or a printer that you've converted for sublimation, it'll go up. Most of them go up to 8.5 by 14. Okay, so 8.5 by 11 or 8.5 by 14 is where a regular Epson Eco Tank will go up to. But if you get a wide format Epson, like a Epson Eco Tank 15,000, you can go up to 13 by 19. But you can also do a little bit smaller, which is this size, 11 by 17. So in terms of paper, you're going to find your favorite. I like A-Sub, but there are so many different brands of companies that make sublimation paper. HTV Ront, PYD Life, a lot of different companies make sublimation paper. I prefer A-Sub. The reason why I do is because I just like it and I haven't had any problems out of it, and there's no reason for me to change it. Okay, so 11 by 17, once you get to a wide format printer, you can do this, or you can also use paper like this. This one is 13 by 19. Oh, okay, Dr. Sam. The only reason I haven't done like rolls is because I don't want to have to cut it. And I know I can't put the rolls in my printer. Okay. So I really prefer A-Sub. I think I have just about every size. I have 8.5 by 11, 8.5 by 14, 11 by 17, and then I have this. Okay. Yes. Thank you, LaTorsha, for saying that. Okay. So we're going to be using this one today. In order to use this paper, I need to have a wide format printer. So the difference in the weight, Amanda, so this one is 125 grams. That's just how much ink it will absorb. So if you see like, let me get my other one 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I haven't tried that, Heidi. I haven't tried that. So here's a 13 by 19, but it's the 105 grams. So it's my understanding that with the 105 grams, this is good for like hard substrates like mugs and tumblers and maybe glass or ceramics or things like that. that don't really need the ink to be absorbed. So like if you're using fabrics, in my opinion, you want to stick with the 125 grams. Okay. So when you're using fabrics, I'm definitely going to be using this. But if I was maybe sublimating several mugs or something like that, I would go with this. Okay. That was a good question. That was a really good question. All right. Oh, so this one even really, it tells you. So like on the back of this one right here, I never noticed this before. Right here on the back of this one, it says for metal plates, fiberglass, ceramic mugs, tiles, plaques, hardboard, glass. This says mouse pad, but that will still be fabric. And then this says textiles. So, but really, I think this is really primarily intended for like hard substrates. Okay. All right. So you're gonna need ink. I prefer Hippo. The only reason that's the one I started with. I used to call it Hippo. If you've been with me for more than a year, you know I refer to that ink as Hippo. I called it Hippo for a long time because on their original box looked like this. Their original box, this is their original box. And when I saw those two O's, to me, that's Hippo. It's just always nothing about this said Hippo to me. Nothing. Okay. And then they got a different box. They started having this one. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, that's a Hippo. But I am going to forever until I die, I'm going to blame them because where was this on this box? It wasn't here. You see what I'm saying? So it's their fault that people were calling it Hippo. And I think the first time they reached out to me to ask me to work with them, I was like, how do you say your company's name? And then they had to just send me a link to another content creator. And they said, say it like she's saying it. So I went and checked her out and she was saying Hippo. I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's still their fault. It won't let you post the link, Evelyn. Okay. So you're going to need paper. You're going to need ink. You're going to need a specific printer. I'm not going to really go into printer settings and all of that. I've done a full tutorial on like my exact settings, how to get your settings exactly like mine. I've done all of that, and I'm not going to do that right now. But there's a video with a thumbnail. Sorry about that thing where I showed you how to get your printer settings exactly like mine. I went step by step how to download the drivers for your exact printer, how to save the settings, how to like set it all. I did every single thing. I have a whole tutorial on it. I'll link it below later, but not right now. Okay, so you're going to need a specific printer. I don't use that printer for anything other than sublimation. So if I'm printing something that doesn't require sublimation, then I don't use my sublimation printer. Okay, and I'm using converted Epsons. They weren't really intended to be used for sublimation, but I put sublimation ink inside. One thing to know about ink when you get ready is that you don't want the bottles like this. These bottles are not the right bottles. These are the bottles that you need. Thank you, Kristen. These bottles are the bottles that you use when you're using syringes. These are not the right ones for when you want to use an Epson that let me show you the right bottles. And I have my ink link below. That one is not open. I have a lot of ink, y'all. You want this kind of ink. You want this kind of bottle. Okay, because when you turn this bottle over, the ink won't come out. It won't come out unless it's connected to the ink tank on the printer. Okay. How y'all feeling so far? You do, Marilyn? You say hippo? Hey, I'm biased. Okay, how y'all feeling so far? Good. Okay, so you need a printer, you need paper, you need ink. You're going to need substrates. A substrate is anything that you're going to, be able to press on without doing a hack. Take hacks out of the equation, right? You're going to need, I like to use butcher paper. I get my butcher paper from Sam's Club. It comes in a roll. This one is open, but I have one that's unopened, so this one don't even really do it justice. I've never run out of butcher paper, and I know I've had this, I will say, for 2 years. Hey, ATV. Okay. I know I've had this butcher paper for a long time, but you can get this from Sam's Club, and it's like 1,000 feet of butcher paper. Is back there where they have like the aluminum foil and the to-go trays and saran wrap and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so it's pretty big, and it doesn't, I don't have a cutter for it, but when I need a piece, I just pull it and just tear it. Okay. All right, you're going to need a heat source. Yes, that can reach 400 degrees or at least 385 degrees at a minimum. Okay, nothing, if it can do that, you're good. You can use a Cricut Easy Press. A Cricut Easy Press will work perfectly fine. The only thing you need to know about a Cricut Easy Press is that you are providing the what? Pressure, right? All the pressure is coming from you. So if you don't have enough upper body strength, you have to put your back into it, okay? There's a song called "You Can Do It, Put Your Back Into It." You have to put your back into it, okay? All right. Your Sam's doesn't have it anymore. Yeah. So I would say, wait, Eastern girl, don't be in a rush. Do not be in a rush to get started. It's so much you can do without sublimation. Like the last two videos I've done with my Cricut, I wasn't sublimating. I was using vinyl. I still love vinyl. I'm going to always love, especially glitter vinyl. I love glitter vinyl a lot. And I always will. Okay. All right. So I think that's everything. You're gonna need some kind of heat resistant tape. Some people will say, well, you need gloves. You don't always need gloves. I don't always use gloves. You're probably going to need a lint roller. I don't always remember to use a lint roller. I'm just telling you the main things you're going to need. But I would say take your time, do your research, because, everything that I've just shared with you is what has worked for me. But there are literally over 1 million channels on YouTube. And I'm sure you will get, information from other channels that might not be exactly aligned with what I've said. But I can only tell you what works for me. Okay. All right. So now let's go into Leonardo Design Studio, but let me give you a backstory on why I'm getting ready to show you what I'm getting ready to show you. Okay. And we're going to do like just 2 quick projects and then we're going to get out of here. Okay. Any questions before we do that though? Well vented area. Yeah. I don't know if this is well vented, but it's as good as it's going to get over here. Okay. Oh, well, stop buying it, baby Jean. You can always, yeah. Yeah, you can do that, Evelyn. Okay. So some of you know that I do, Patrice and I on the weekends, we use our embroidery machines, and we last weekend we made fanny packs. And this was the fanny pack that I made. I went and I didn't purchase this. Eve from the Baby's Booty bought this fabric and she didn't use it, so she sent it to me. And I made this fanny pack and it's really, really cute. It's like so super cute, right? Very, very cute. Where are you typing at, Wendy? Where are you typing? If you can't see the chat. Y'all can't see it, but see, there's my fanny pack, right? So we made these fanny packs last weekend on Sunday. It took a very long time, but don't worry if you missed it because we're gonna be doing the same thing again on Saturday. And I realized that I wanted more more material. So I went and I purchased some material, but I was looking for material for the school that I graduated from, and nobody had any. I graduated from college, from Texas Southern University. Shout out to the ocean. Don't worry about it if you don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, here in Houston, that's where I graduated from. That's my alma mater. You better be matchy matchy. That's me, matchy matchy D. And nobody had it. No, I couldn't find it on Etsy. I couldn't find it on Amazon. I couldn't find it at nowhere. And nowhere. I couldn't find it anywhere. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I also wanted some fabric that said Prairie View A&M. Couldn't find that either. And it was a little bit frustrating for me because I was like, how come nobody has this? But oh well. So I took a page from Patrice's book and I was like, I'm just make my own. I'm gonna just make my own and just go from there. So last night, yesterday I went to the store and I bought some more fabric to prepare for this weekend. But I also bought some just regular polyester fabric. I bought 2 yards of polyester fabric from Joann's, and I just said I would sublimate my own. So this is the other fanny pack that I made last night. And this has the PVA-NM on it because I sublimated this fabric. And I'm going to show you how I did it. I'm not going to show you how to make the fanny pack because that's for So Good Saturday. But I am going to show you how I sublimated this pattern onto this fabric using Leonardo Design Studio. Yeah, I'm not selling this, Karen. Yeah, and this was one of the free images. Trust me, I don't do anything to get myself in trouble. Okay, all right. So that's what I'm getting ready to show you. So let's go back into Leonardo Design Studio. Okay. Any questions before we do that? Did I miss anything? Thank you, Martha. Let me turn on my heat press. I'm turning my heat press on to 400 degrees. And the reason why I'm turning it on now is because it takes forever to heat up. Okay. Leonardo Design Studio, the basic, yes, but the pro edition is, I think it's $9.99. From the Epson 2760 is 8.5 by 14, because I have that too. Wendy, I have the Epson EcoTank 2760, and the largest you can do for that one is 8.5 by 14. Okay, but also with Cricut Design Space, this size paper that I just showed you won't work. Okay, you can never find Howard. Did I find Howard? I wasn't looking, Monique, but I don't know. I was looking for Texas Southern, couldn't find it. Looking for Prairie View, couldn't find it. Okay, so I'm going back in, you guys. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Sometimes when I raise my table up, the mouse loses connection with the USB. I think I told y'all that last time. All right. So let's go to a new screen. Let me go back over here and present Shara window. We're going to the window. We're going over to the window. All right, we're back in here. So the size of the paper that I'm using, remember I said I'm using, right here, the 13 by 19. So I'm going to set my I'm going to set up my workspace for 13 by 19. Evelyn, they were out of FSU. I had to get it from somewhere else. They were out of the FSU. I had to get it from a different place. But you know who had FSU? And I was very surprised. Hobby Lobby. I didn't even know Hobby Lobby. I would have never thought of Hobby Lobby, but they had it. Anyway, okay, so look, I'm back in Leonardo Design Studio. So what I'm going to do is come over here. See where I am on the right? See where I am? Like follow my mouse. See my mouse, my mouse, my mouse, my mouse. I'm over here. Media width is 13 and the media length is 19. Right? That matches here. That's one thing I love about Leonardo Design Studio is that I can set up my workspace to match the size of my paper. I love that. Okay, so that's what I did first. And then I went over to my file. I'm going to go to open and I'm going to go to, let me go to my documents. I think I saved it in here. I'm going to just go to get TSU. Okay, so here is TSU, and I'm bringing it in as a print and cut like that. And the resolution, I just put it on 300 DPI. And I'm going to click next. And I'm not making any changes right here. I didn't make any changes right here. Next. Right here, I don't want to, I just clicked off include holes. I just left it like that. Y'all know I can never really say holes really good. And I'm going to click finish just like that. And over here, I'm going to put on a dark background so we can see it better. And I'm also going to click on this for my page marks. Really? Jesse, I didn't know that. Really, Robert? Okay. So now I have the image here and I just have it here one time. And what I'm going to do is click on arrange. Hold on. Okay. And I'm going to go to tile array and hold on. Let me click cancel. Let me bring this all the way down so you can see what I did. So right now, when you first open tile array, like right now, it's just on one, right? Because I only have one image there. But if I want to fill up my paper, I can say how many times I want it to go across the page. And I do want auto fit to be on. So right here, I can go, 2 times across, 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way across my paper. So it'll fit across my paper 10 times. And I can also do the vertical and just fill it up like this. And I can click apply. Let me see auto fit. That looks good like that too. Okay, thank you, Andrea. All right, so now I have a pattern. You see that? You could do that. Well, if you have sticker paper that big, my printer doesn't have sticker paper that big, but sure. I wanted a pattern though. All I did was just clicked on the thing to make a pattern. So I've already printed one like this. Let me stop sharing so y'all can see it. And all I have to do now is just sublimate this with my sublimation paper. Thank you for saying that, Patrice D. And that's exactly what I did with this. I just made a pattern, but I actually made this pattern in, I don't know if I did that one in, I think it's on your end. Okay. Let me go back. So the next thing I did, let me show you how everything I did so you'll be able to do it if you want to follow this. Is I grouped it, I think that's, yeah, I grouped it all together. Back. I'm not showing the right size. Oh, okay. It's pink? Your butcher paper is pink? Oh, let me show you. Yeah, I would not, I don't think I would try the pink. All right, so I selected everything and I grouped it together. And I mean, it's fine just like this because it's going to all cut together. But I will go over here and choose my printer. I'm going to my Epson. Can y'all see where I am over here on the left? I'm going to properties and I'm selecting Super B mirrored. Super B, for some reason, that's Super B is 13 by 19. And I have it mirrored. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to click OK. Let me make this bigger. I'm not sure why it's not big already. Let me undo that. Okay, so that should work. Let me look at it. So that's how it's going to look. And then I would click send to printer. So I would click that. And let's see, send to printer. Epson properties. Let me click on properties again. Super B mirrored. Print preview. I have print preview selected, so I'm going to click OK, and my print preview is going to show up. And that's how my paper is going to look. So I'm going to get this inserted in my printer. This is what the paper, do you need the pro version? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, and I'm gonna, let me go put this in my printer. I'm looking for Super B on my printer. Okay. And I'm going to click print and it's going to print out. Yeah. I don't know. I have not, let me stop sharing. All right, and let me get my fabric. So yesterday when I was at Joann's, I just purchased fabric like this. It was just like you can go and look at the fabric. When I was looking at their polyester fabric, and honestly, I never, ever purchase fabric from polyester from Joann's. I normally get it from Walmart, the pre-cut polyester. But since I was already there, and I bought this other, let me show you the other fabric I purchased. I bought this. Isn't this so cute? Oh my gosh. So cute. I love these. And I bought this. And I bought this. I don't really love it, but whatever. And I bought this. And then I bought the polyester. So what I was going to say about the polyester is that when I was looking at the fabric, I didn't want fabric that was very stretchy. I wanted it to be a little bit firm. So not like it's, you know, I wanted to be able to work with it, right? So I got this one. And I'm going to just show you how I'm going to sublimate this pattern on this fabric. I don't need my Romeo to cut this because remember, with most of the time with sublimation, unless you're doing a hack, you don't need a cutter, right? So I'm going to cut this. First, I'm going to cut these lines off. I'm going to cut these lines off because I don't need them. And then I'm going to get my fabric ready. If I was a pair of scissors, where would I be? Correct, Robert. I don't like it either. You can also tear it if you prefer to do that, but I'm just cut this. I don't know if I made these. I don't know if I made these too small for you to be able to recognize what it says, but it's just for me, so it's fine. Do y'all want me to show you how I search for images that are copyright free? Polyester curtains. I would have never thought of that. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what I do when I'm searching. You never want to get yourself in any trouble. We'll never do anything to get myself in any trouble. So I just cut close to the edge. And then oh, just kidding. Just kidding. No, back to our regularly scheduled program. Milo, you did that on purpose, didn't you? Don't lie. You wanted me to catch on fire since I want to give you another treat? This is a chapter. What's this chapter called? She dropped the light. If it didn't happen to me, who would it happen to? Nobody. Don't worry. You're a funny little fella, aren't you? You're funny. You're funny. Okay. And Two of the bulbs are out. We're doing great. And we're back. We're doing great. Anyway, what I did last night, hey, Dick Washington. I said, it's Dick Watson. Anyway, look, what I'm going to do, I didn't want to sub on this shiny side. See how like this one has like a shiny side and this one has like a dull side? I subbed on the dull side, but you can do whatever you want to do, right? Okay. Evelyn, you know why? Because you understand me, y'all. Evelyn understands me. Look, that's why. But look, so this is what I did last night. I put the fabric down and then I put the paper on top just to see like how big I needed the fabric to be. And then I just cut around it because I didn't want to waste fabric. I wanted Dims to be proud of me. I wanted Dims to be like, you know what, Delonda? I'm proud of you. Let me just cut around it. And I didn't cut it perfectly. Just a little bit bigger than the paper. See if your lights don't fall. You ain't doing nothing. The girl was crazy. She's delusional. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about if you delusional. Look, delulu. All right, look. So I got that. Bam. Now my butcher paper is going to come into play. The purpose of the butcher paper is to protect your heat press from getting any ink on it. So I normally just do like this. I don't measure it. I'm not like, okay, I need 13 by. I don't do that. I just get a piece. That, bam. I think this fabric was called, it was like satin. It didn't say, I'm gonna look at the label. So y'all can get, if y'all want to get this exact same one I have. Get another piece. Starting to shake. Girl having shopping withdrawals. I didn't buy anything today. I'm going to press that on 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Hey, Eve, how are you? Eve, do you see I'm in my SS6 era for today? Eve, do you see that I'm in my SS6 era for today? Shay Shay, got my red rockets. And I got some Cowboys, but I didn't find the Cowboys fabric that I was looking for. The shirt is giving you life. New SS6. I don't want to see them, Eve. AB, I just made this template today, but I made another one. It's so cute too. I went to the store. I went to the store. Oh, it ain't looking really, really good. My grade is off. I gotta look at that. My grade is off. See that? I don't like where my grade is looking. I'm gonna have to do it again. You know what, Shay? I tried to order online and they had two of them, but not the third one. So I was just like, let me just go. I went to the store. I don't really like it. This gray is off. But see that? It's looking greenish. But you get it. So Shay, I don't know if you saw, but Texas State, Texas Southern. Prairie View. I did Prairie View. This one was bigger. Okay, that one is looking good. That one is looking really good. You gonna go? Shay, I was trying to find the Cowboys fabric that had the script font like I used in that other video, but they didn't have it. What polyester was it? It's called Robert F. It's called Casa Matte Satin White, and it was cheap. It was only $7.69 because it was on sale for 30% off. Casa Matte Satin White. Okay, so when that one finishes printing, I'll show you. It was with the polyester, but I just wanted one that wasn't stretchy. That was my main goal. All right, so we're gonna do one more project and then we're gonna get out of here. Look at us, Joanne. Yeah, this came from Joanne Fabric, and they have a what 40% off, 30% off coupon right now. You gonna do what, AB? Get some SS6. Yes, get you some SS6. Renee, come organize mine. You want to be in your organization era. Oh, okay, let me do that right now. Present. Chrome tab, new tab, share. All right, so I'm just a regular Google. I use Chrome, so if you're using Google Chrome. So let's just say you were looking for images of, I don't know, let's say Howard University. So I literally typed in high resolution images of Howard University. So right now, if you look at my tab, the tab is on all. See where it is right here on all? See that? This one is good. I should print another one just like this. This one is a lot better. This one is very, very good. See this? 13 by 19. All right, so then I go to images. And then when I'm looking for images, I go right here to tools. See right here on tools, see where I am? So like there's video, shopping, news, forums, maps, more. And then tools right here. Tools. See that? Tools. Tools. Okay, so then I come down here to size, color, usage rights. Then right here on usage rights, I go to Creative Commons. And then I can look through here and see if there's anything I like. So here's like Howard University logo, right? So I can look through here and see if there's anything that really stands out to me, anything that I like. And if there's nothing here that I like, I'll still go back to commercial and other licenses. I'll look through here, and if there's anything here that I like that I didn't see on the previous page, I'll go here. So like in Wikimedia Commons, like let's look at this one right here. Okay, so it says Howard University wordmark JPEG. This is a JPEG, and it tells me the license details. So let's look at the license details. Unpublished work, conditions. So this is in the public domain. Okay, works created, type of work, da, da, da. Let's go back. Let's go back one. Let's see if y'all can see what I'm seeing. Okay, let's go to Wikimedia Commons. Okay, this image was uploaded because it's not for them to restore it in PNG. Da, da, da. Summary, licensing, copyright protection. See right here? Oh, you can't see that. Let me go to share screen. Let me share it bigger. Hold on. Share screen. I want y'all to be able to see what I look for to make sure that I'm not violating any copyright laws or anything like that. Okay, so let's go back to where I was. So I'm right here. I just typed in high resolution images of Howard University. Hi, Wilkie. Is it Wilkeisha? Wilkie, how you say it? Wilkeisha? I want to say it right. I think you told me. Wilkeisha? I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to come back to it. But oh, you see where I am? Y'all see where I am right here? If I click right here, see where I am right here? Over here on the right, Wilkeisha. Okay, thank you. I'm not going to forget that. All right, see where I am right here on the right? I'm like hovering over this where it says Howard University. See this? I just need one yes. Okay, so I'm over here. If I click right here, get this image on Wikimedia Commons, I'll click there and I will look at the bottom to see what the copyright rules are for this image. So right here, when I scroll down for licensing, this logo image consists only of simple geometric shapes or text. It does not meet the threshold of originality needed for copyright protection. It's therefore in the public domain. Although it is free of copyright restrictions, this image may still be subject to other restrictions. So it doesn't have a copyright restriction. It's in the public domain, which means if I wanted to put this Howard University just like this and make this into a pattern to put on a shirt or put on whatever, I can. It's in the public domain. Some other licenses will tell you like you can use it like to talk about it in a video, but you can't put it on anything to sell, or you don't have commercial rights to it. But it's important that when you're using an image, you make sure you look at what the restrictions are. Hello, Bueller. Most of the time, what you find in Wikimedia Commons is in the public domain, and that's good. So let's just say I was looking for, I don't know, let's look for, let's see what else they have. Because I don't, what are they, bison? Are they this? Okay, so here's Howard. Is Howard University the bison? Are they the bison? I don't know. I don't know. Are they the bison? Because I'm gonna say yes, they are. Okay, so look here, they're in Wikimedia Commons. Let's look at the details. Okay, let's see what the license restrictions are. It's in the public domain. So now let me go back to this. Let me show you something else that I look for, that I pay attention to. So when I'm looking at an image, see where I am right here on the bottom. Oh, it's not showing up on yours. Let me see if it, see right here at the bottom, on the bottom right, like right at the bottom of that N to the right. See that? At the bottom of the N to the right, it's a little gray box. On my computer, it says 1081 by 496. See that? Hopefully y'all can see that, like right above where it says visit. I don't I would not download any image that is not at least 300 by 300 pixels, because the lower the resolution, the worse the image is going to be, right? It's not going to be a good quality image, right? And I like this image. All right, so let's just say, let's look at this. Okay, this one is high clip art. This one has piece commission. So like if I wanted one, like this one actually has a bison on it. Let's see. Let's visit the website. Oh, it doesn't, it can't be reached. I don't know. How logo sticker. It doesn't tell you. Logos world. So I would just keep looking. Like if you didn't see one that you like, or if you didn't like this one right here, Shutterstock has one. Let's see what Shutterstock. Okay, this one has Howard University logo, 3 royalty-free licensable stock illustrations. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this one you do have to subscribe in order to get the image, but I mean, you might want to do that. I don't know if I would want to do that, but download Howard Bison logo, free. Let's see. Download Howard Bison logo. I would be a little bit skeptical about this. You know, like all of these different download buttons right here, make sure you're downloading the right thing. That's a good quality image though. So this is like not even the image, this is to download an extension. So I wouldn't do that. You can also generate QR code, SVG editor. I would be careful about this one. Don't just click on anything, but you know, like pay attention to what you're clicking on. That's kind of nice. Free pick. Let me see what this is. Go premium. Go premium to download. I don't want to do anything that I have to sign up for a thing. I'm not doing that. PNG wing. But you see, I'm just looking at all the stuff. Like I look through and I pay attention. I'm paying attention to the pixels and I'm paying attention to the copyright information. I don't download anything that I shouldn't download. I don't sell anything I shouldn't sell. I don't use anything I shouldn't use, because I don't want to put myself in jeopardy. Okay, but anyway, most of the time when you find an image on Wikimedia Commons, is good. and it's in the public domain. Okay, so that's what I do. Had to come to my had to Hey, had to come to my son. It's okay. All right, so that's what I do, you guys. And I would do that for any image I was looking for. Okay. All right. So same thing I did with that first one. Let me see what this is. But let me see. Um Howard Bison clip art. Sometimes Vic DZ is good too. Uh Dreamstown. And sometimes when you click on an image, you can scroll down and see other images. Let me see. I want it to really be free. I don't want you to tell me that it's free, but it's not really free. Let me see what this is. Oh, this one is, you're still paying for this. Clean PNG has some. Let me see. Oh, so these are all in the public domain. Why is it not going to the right thing? So you could download it from here, and if this is something you liked, I wouldn't go here though. Let me see. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Repeat Adobe stock. I'm not starting a free trial of anything. I'm never. No, I'm not. I'm not starting a free trial because you'll never remember to stop the free trial. Standard. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. You can also look on Creative Fabrica. But anyway, do it all over again tomorrow. I'm not Indiana State. What's I get a free logo? Then you could also do that. Okay, so anyway, that's how I find images that I like to use, and then I'll right click on it, like the one that I found with Howard University. Let me go back to that one just one more time so I can show you what I'm talking about. Howard University logo. So this was the one from Wikimedia Commons. So let's just say I like this just like this. It was simple. It says Howard University. Even if I wanted to use this for embroidery, right? I would download this. If it's a JPEG, I'll remove the background if it's whatever. But that's a whole nother thing. But I would right click on it and I would go to save image as, and then I will save it wherever I have my images saved. Howard University, there it is as a JPEG. You can bring it into Canva and save it as an SVG. Bring it into Silhouette Studio and save it as a PNG, wherever you can remove the background, and then you can use it however you want to use it. Okay. All right. So let's go back to Leonardo right quick. So I'm going back to design. I need to save that. So let's say I want to use that Howard University, the one I just downloaded, right? And it's in my documents, it's in my college logo. Where is it? Right there. Right? Let's say I wanted to use this as a print and cut. I can click next. I can click next. I can I don't want to keep that checked. I can click next just like that. I do want the holes here. Why is it like that? It doesn't matter because it's gonna be then I can go here and I can just do the same thing I did with the tile array. Let's do auto fit and click apply. That looks weird, but it's gonna be on white paper anyway, right? What? I didn't see that. Elevate artistry. And then I can click group, send, and then I can send that to my printer and get it printed out. I can resize it and everything. All right. All right. So let me stop sharing. All right. Boston University. So it would be the same thing. If I was going to sublimate a garden flag, which is the other thing I was going to show you. Like I have these garden flags that I purchased. Oh, that's not it. That's a pillow. I have these garden flags that I purchased from Amazon. They're 100% polyester. And I would just measure the size of the garden flag. You know, if you're sublimating something big, you need a big heat press. Otherwise, you're going to be trying to press it twice and hopefully it's lined up and all of that. I haven't ever tried to do that. I don't think I will be good enough to get it straight. So I probably would never try to do that. But let me go to my Creative Fabrica and download the garden flag. I actually want a fall garden flag. So cute. So cute. Okay, so I'm gonna download this little. I guess that's a. I'm assuming it's a cow. It looked like a cow, y'all. Are you? It is. It's a cow. Extract, browse, Creative Fabrica, Creative Fabrica files, new folder. Cow. Wait till y'all see how cute this is. So cute. Extract. Oh my gosh. All right, now let me measure this. This is 12 by 18, I'm sure. 12 by 18. So let me go back into Leonardo. Let me bring y'all into Leonardo with me so you can see what I'm doing. Present, share screen, entire screen, share. Let's go back to Leonardo, hide this. And doing print and cut. And the size will be, it'll be 12 by 19. And let me bring in the file, open, documents, Creative Fabrica files, cow. This cow is just cute. I better do this one. Look at how cute. Look at how cute this is. Next. So cute. Next. I love the glasses. You gotta be looking cute with your glasses. Come on. You did, Rondria. Good. Okay, this looks weird. I don't know what that means. I've never seen that happen before, ever, but it's alive with me, so that's about right. I don't know why it looks like that. I have no idea why it looks like that. Why is it looking like that? I don't, I don't know what this is, y'all. Yeah, do y'all know what that is? Making on sublimation for one. Sorry. I don't know why it's looking like this. Mask tolerance, select color range, view tinted mask, show grid, next. Whatever it comes up with, that's what it's gonna come up with. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. I've never seen those blue. Maybe it's too much. Oh, it's 3600 by 5400. Let me see what happens. Clip artwork. Background. I don't even know what this is. Let me see what happens. I have never ever seen that in all of my days. Ever. Never. I've never, ever, ever, ever seen that. But guess what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not. I'm not. It's gonna print just like it's gonna print. That's it. I don't have time. I don't have time for foolishness. I just don't. Uh, and 13. I can't even worry about it. Super B, set print, Super B mirrored, okay, I'm gonna click okay. Then I'm gonna turn this off and then turn it back on, then make it a little teeny bit smaller. Let's see, send to printer. It's gonna look weird, but I'm going with it. Super B properties, Super B mirror, print preview. Okay, I'm going with it. Do you have a video on how to get Romeo found Creative? Is cute. Is that a found Creative Fabrica? Yes, Sheila, that's in Creative Fabrica. And I did a little video on in the Facebook group that demonstrated how to do that. But let me get this printed and I'll pull it up again. I gotta go. I was trying not to go all the way around, but stop being lazy, Delonda. Stop being lazy, girl. All right, let me while that's printing, let me show you something. So let's just say I'm pretending like I made this file. Let's say I made this and I wanted to bring this into Cricut Design Space. What I would have to do is go over here to File, and then I will go to Export Artwork. File, Export Artwork. You can only do this from Leonardo Design Studio Pro. File, Export Artwork, and then right here, all artwork that fits on the page, and then you would decide if you wanted to bring it over as an SVG or a PDF, a PNG, a JPEG. You get to decide like what kind of file you want to send over to whatever program. So if you wanted to bring the file into Silhouette Studio or whatever other software, it's go to just File and Export Artwork. I don't know why this is like this. Because I've never seen that ever, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I like when stuff like that just happens just out of the blue from nowhere. It's just so great. It just makes me like, yes, please, glitch. Oh Lord, you're so funny. Cow garden flag. All right, there's the garden flag file, y'all. All right, that's it. I don't know if y'all need to wait to see this print, but that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna print that, and then I'm going to sublimate it on this garden flag. It's gonna be really, really good. You think so, Eastern girl? We'll see. We are going to see. I'm excited about my Texas Southern paper though, because this one came out bigger. Look at that. It looks good, right? It looks so good. And this file is not perfect, which is probably the reason why it was free. But I won't tell you where it's messed up because don't worry about it. Lint roller? I probably will lint roll it. And that's it. All right. Hopefully I have answered any questions you have. The things I wanted you to know. You don't need a Romeo. You can get a Juliet. Romeo will cut big. Just turn your project the other way. You can change the size of whatever you're working with inside of Leonardo Design Studio. Don't be in a rush to get started with sublimation. I really want you to know to not be in a rush to get started with sublimation. And when you do get ready to start with sublimation, do some research. Don't just rush and buy all this stuff because you will be frustrated and it just won't be a good experience. Like, know what you're jumping into, okay? Thank you, LaTorsha. Okay, I really want you to like really know what you're getting into. Know what printer you need. If you feel like I need a wide format printer, Do you also have a big heat press? Because if you don't have a big heat press, but you have a big printer and you print something big and you need to press it, you're going to be doing multiple presses. And a lot of times you mess your project up doing that. Personal opinion. Don't get a big printer if you don't have a big press. You really don't. 15 by 15 is a good thing, a good size. I think it's a very decent size. It's rare that I need a heat press that big. Okay, thank you, Evelyn. All right, let's do another. Using your Amazon card. You did, Shay. Thank you. Why you need a Romeo? Why do you need a Romeo? You can get a Juliet and save half the money. All right, Brian. Good. Thank you for being here. All right, let's do one more giveaway before we go. And I'm going to finish cutting out the other part of my rhinestone template. You have to be in the United States and you have 48 hours to claim your prize. You should have saw me. I was doing it too. StreamYard giveaway, share, start collecting. Okay, LaDonna. Thank you. Sheila McGee, I think 15 by 15 is great. Latasha, you want a Romeo? All right. I'm going to let y'all say goodnight to him from over here. You down there. You can't see him, but he's down there. Trust me, he's down there, okay? While y'all are doing that, let me say about road rage, and then we're going to get on out of here. Y'all, road rage is not necessary. You heard what I said at the beginning about one of the things I'm grateful for is when I hear the garage. The reason why I'm grateful for that garage, here in the garage, is it lets me know that whoever is coming home, they made it home safely. Like they didn't get involved in any road rage. And y'all, it's just not worth it. Whenever you leave your house, if you live with somebody, they're intending for you to come back home. Your family wants you to be back home. Road rage is not necessary. It's not necessary. It's just not a smart thing to do. And sometimes road rage will require you to drop your pride. Even if you're right. Even if you're right, you might have to drop your pride. So just don't involve yourself in it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it, okay? And if you didn't hear anything else I said about sublimation or vinyl or Romeo or Juliet or Caesar or whatever, I hope you heard this. Road rage is not worth it. You don't have to argue with anybody. You don't have to engage with them. You don't have to give them your right finger of fellowship. You don't have to tell them that you right and you have the right of way. They don't care about that. They don't care about that. Okay? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Nika C. Congratulations, Nika C. Congratulations, Nika C. Let me put my email address. craftingwithdelonda@gmail.com. All right, that's my email address. All you have to do is send me your mailing address and I will send it out to you. All right, does anybody want to hear what my story time? If everybody else is good, we accomplished our goal? I'm gonna tell y'all what happened yesterday, but I'm trying to do it without crying. Did we accomplish our goal to learn about the sublimation process? Did we accomplish our goal? Did we accomplish our goal? I'm gonna try not to, Shay. You might not. I might not even cry. I don't. Hopefully, I won't. I wasn't able to tell Peter without crying, but okay, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much for being here. If y'all are heading out, thank y'all for being here. Remember to like the video. Please remember to like the video. I appreciate that. And if nobody has told you they love you today, I love you. Okay, I want you to know that. All right. So yesterday, yeah, I don't really talk to a lot of people because I really just stay in my house a lot. I do most of my talking here. I'm really not talking to a person, right? A friend of mine from college called me and she said, I remember what I wanted to tell you. And she had called me last week, but she couldn't remember what she wanted to tell me. And she said, I remembered what I wanted to tell you. And she said, I had to tell you. She said, my brother passed away. I knew her brother passed away like 2 months ago. And he was young. He was in his 30s. He was young. And he didn't have any health conditions or anything like that. And it's kind of like unexplained, like what was the reason why he passed away. And he died at home, and he lived with her mom and her dad. And the mom was like, she woke up like early that morning. She was like calling his name to come move the car or whatever. Like, hey, let's just call his name. Let's just say his name is Bo. I'm making up a name. Bo, come move the car. So he didn't wake up. So she was like, she didn't worry about it because she found an extra key. So she went and moved the car. And come to find out, his dad was the one that found his body. He found it. He had died. And she said she knew that was God because she knew her mom couldn't handle finding her son. Like, I think as a mom, that's like one of the biggest fears, like finding your child deceased. And she said it's so weird because people ask her mom, like, how are you doing? She said, I don't even know how to answer that. Like, how do you answer? How are you doing? How do you think I'm doing? She said her mom, most of the time, her mom will say, how much time do you have? Because I can't, you don't know how to answer it. But anyway, she said her and her mom were talking over the weekend, and her mom was saying that, she really missed him, and that she wishes that she had something with his voice on it because people don't leave voicemails anymore. People really just text. And I would say that's me. I never leave anybody a voicemail. Like, if I have something to say, if I call somebody and they don't answer, I'm not gonna like, hey, this is Delonda. I'm just letting you know that I don't leave a voicemail. I'll just text and say, hey, call me back later or something. But she was saying she wished she had something with his voice on it because she really misses hearing his voice. And she said, you remember that shirt you made me? Back in March. She said, because that was the last time she had seen him alive. She said, that shirt that you made me, I was wearing it the last time I saw my brother alive. And she said, so that's what I was calling to tell you. I was calling to tell you thank you, because he had bought some of those glasses that record, and she was trying to understand, like, how did the glasses work? And they worked. She said his voice was saying, just walk around, just act normal. And after he said, just walk around, just act normal, it panned down to the shirt. And the shirt that I made her was one of the shirts that said with the Trust in God template. And she said her mom was having a hard time because they don't understand because he was so young. She was having a hard time understanding why this happened to her son. And when she saw the video, and the last thing that was on that he saw that was on the video was him saying, just walk around, just act normal and trust in God. She said, I just wanted you to know I didn't know the impact of that shirt at that time. She said, but I do now. I didn't know either. And I didn't either, but it just had me in a weird place yesterday. It had me in a weird place yesterday. Y'all just be kind to people because you don't know what they're going through. She lost her brother with no explanation. That mother lost her son, and she could have been the one to find his body. And she said all they can do right now is just trust in God. And I just wanted to share that. It was heavy on my heart yesterday. She said, oh, I'm going to stop right there because I didn't want to end the live like this. I'm going to stop. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. I'm going to go.